Hello everybody, John Abella from HikeLighter.com. I wanted to show the brand new Zpacks Nero backpack. Just showed up. I have 0 miles on it. This is an initial walk around, which is a type of video that I've started to do for all brand new backpacks that I've tried. Standard disclaimer here is I have 0 miles on it. This is just an initial walk around of the backpack. So the Nero was released March of 2017 and is the smallest volume backpack that Zpacks now produces and sells. It is a 38-liter backpack, and that is with the collar down. It's a 40-liter backpack with a collar fully extended. So feature-wise, it's a Nero. So they're calling it the Nero because it's not a zero or a zero features, but a near zero features. It's basically I don't want to use the word basically. It is a zero backpack with the 3 most common features: mesh back pocket, side pockets, and a hip belt. Other than that, it is a basic backpack. The mesh pocket is pretty good size. Those of you that know what a Z-Lite sit pad is, there is a Z-Lite sit pad. So it is exactly the same height as a Thermarest sit pad. Also in here is a Montbell baby chrome dome. They call it the sun protection umbrella or something like that. It's from Montbell, and a Zpacks wind jacket, Montbell tachyon wind pants, and the brand new Zpacks rain jacket. And that's what I got in the back. I could have also gotten a couple pairs of socks and maybe something else, another garments fit in there. In regards to the side pockets, can easily hold 2 bottles of water. In this case, I don't happen to have any smart water bottles, but I have a standard 20-ounce bottle and a happens to be a Soylent bottle, but it's almost the same size as a smart water bottle, and those fit in there easily without any snugness or anything at all. On the other side, I have a MSR wind burner, and anybody knows these things are pretty huge, and it fits in there very well. It is not a tight fit by any means, so that's really nice. Not that most people that are going to use this are going to carry a wind burner. It's simply to show you that how the size is. The shoulder straps are attached using a sewn up fold over method, and they do get angled at an outward slant, which is very nice. Has a standard haul loop, and then of course a pad in here. And there's been a lot of chatter against the whole pad on the back here on the interweb over the last week or two. You know what, I don't really care where you stand on that. It is what it is. Interestingly, and one of the reasons I wanted to bring this out to show is I know a lot of people use the sit pad. The sit pad does fit in here, and I'm actually going to put my camera on a tripod to show you that, and to show you the rollover top. Okay, the 2 things I wanted to show you were getting a Thermarest Z sit pad to fit in here. Works very easily, just bam bam. You can tuck it through here if you want, and then bam bam. Really fast, really easy to do. Fits in there. It's a little bit wider than the pad that they use, but it's still perfectly fit in there. Wraps around just fine. So those of you that do use one of these, you're gonna be able to very easily swap that out. Okay, the last thing, and this has probably been the most discussed part of this backpack on the internet, and that is how exactly do the roll top aspects of this work when there's not a typical snap in here, and it's simply a line lock with a cord that's fairly long. So with the collar all the way down, the cord actually goes down to the very bottom of the backpack. And the way it works is that cord just slides up and down. And then standard unroll it, 2 pull tabs, Velcro, and you're in. Close it back up, bam, bam, grab the cord, snug it down, grab the cord, snug it down, and you're done. Of course, all of this bungee strap here is completely and very easily removable. So, you know, those of you that don't want that, stop whining about it, just take it off, you're good to go. It doesn't affect by removing all of this back stuff to hold the pad on, it doesn't affect the roll top strap because it is its own tie out right there. So it's just tied out from there, goes into there, and comes up to the line lock. So easy enough on both sides. Very lightweight method of approaching a roll top without straps. I'm sorry, without snaps. Okay, so to talk briefly about the variable height adjustment hip belts, there are 3 loops on a piece of webbing on each side of the backpack. One here, one here. As I said, each one has 3 loops, about finger width or diameter. And there's a small, on one end of the hip belt, there's a small piece of hardware that's just sewn in there. And to adjust the height of it, Zpacks has not done the usual fold over on their webbing. So you just take the hardware and pull it all the way through. Pull this through, adjust it up or down to wherever it is you want it. Say you wanted it at the very top, you would just slide that back through and then reattach the hardware and you're good to go. And the variable height adjustment hip belt is simply that simple. There are daisy chains all along here, quite a few daisy chains, so that's kind of nice. I was expecting there to be, 3 or 4 maybe, but they've actually got quite a few daisy chains all along there. There is one little loop up there, which is standard for them for, your water bottles and holders and that kind of thing. Of course, sports the new Zpacks logo. There's one there, and then there was one down here, and it is, I don't know, maybe inch and a half square. There's nothing on the bottom of the backpack. There are no ice axe loops, which is fine for me. All right, everybody, that is the 2017 Zpacks Nero backpack. Have any questions, by all means, ask away. I will answer what I can. What I cannot talk about at this point in time is how it rides, because as I said, this backpack just showed up, so I don't know. I will, of course, write about that in future articles once I get some miles on it. Thank you, everybody.